Hey everybody, I'm Michael and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to cover the drip network as I understand it, but that doesn't mean that it's actually accurate. I stumbled upon drip from someone that reached out to me on medium.com. I am interested in making money online and they reached out saying, hey, you should definitely check out the drip network. I'm making $500 a month right now. And it was definitely something that I was excited about because what it does offer is a 1% daily return up to 365% return on your initial investment. And the great thing about the drip network is that it runs on compound interest. If you don't understand how compound interest works, I highly recommend checking out different articles and reading about it to kind of grasp how it works, because that's what this is all about. And I'm going to jump in and show you the video that I watched. I'll put a link down below. It's this video right here by Kelly Snook. She created this calculator, and I've got a copy of the calculator right here with 3 different tabs. And once you've watched this video in depth, like the full length of it, it's 45 minutes. I really recommend you watching this to understand how the process works. But once you do understand how it works, then you can actually download this calculator for yourself, make a copy of it, and run out these different scenarios of what will earn you the most amount of money in the quickest amount of time. When I'm doing this, I'll close this video, but I'll put a link down below for you. I'm going to go ahead, I've got her copy open, it's a read only right now, and what I'm going to do down here in the bottom left hand corner, I've got these different tabs. I'm going to hold down my command or control key and select these different tabs. So as you can see, they're all 3 highlighted. And then what I'm going to do is click File, Make a Copy, and then I'm going to save it in my drive, and I'll just say this is a test drip calculator or something. That's not how you spell it. And then I'll click OK. And that's going to open up a new tab in my own browser window, in my own Drive account, so that I can actually make changes to this. And this is where it gets really exciting, because now all of these fields are editable. You can change the start date and the end date. You can change how many wallets you have, and all of this will make sense if you watch Kelly Snook's video. But essentially what we're talking about is this. You start with a certain number of drip tokens, and you deposit those drip tokens into different drip wallets. The wallets can be attached or associated with your MetaMask account. So as you can see, I've got 5 drip accounts. I have drip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then what you can do is divvy up or divide the number of drip tokens that you're going to buy into each of those wallets. And the reason why you would divide them into different wallets is because you actually earn more money splitting out the different drip tokens into multiple wallets than to have one wallet containing all of your drip tokens. And this will all make sense if you watch her video, but essentially what we're talking about is this. So over here we have the number of wallets. I have 5 wallets myself, so I'll leave that as 5. The total starting deposit to be split. So this is the total number of drip tokens that I am going to buy, and the total number is 5, okay? So 5 tokens, it'll do a recalculation here, and it will say that the drip per wallet is 1. So every single of my 5 drip wallets will contain 1 drip token. The starting price of day 1, so here is where we need to put in the price of drip tokens right now. So if we go to CoinGecko.com and we type in drip, we can see the current price of the drip token, which is $165. So I'm going to go back to my little calculator here. I'm going to type in 165 and press enter. And I'm going to assume that drip does not go up or down in value over the next couple of years. So I'm going to leave this as 0. If you wanted to see what the price difference would be over, let's say it goes up 0.01% every day, these numbers will recalculate and you'll be able to see how much you can earn based on that incremental change. But I'm going to keep it at 0. And then today's date is, let me double click this and select January 26th. And the reason why I'm letting the calculator do all the calculations for me is because this tab down here is connected to this tab and to this tab. So if you change the today's date here in your wallets, you can see that this very first day is January 26th, which is today. If you were to change that, let's say you watch this video a week from now, double click in this field, select February 2nd, and so when you go back to the wallets tab, the start date is February 2nd, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So let me go back to today's date. All of this is accurate. So according to this chart, at the end of 3 months, I will earn $383. So we have these different calculations here. The average daily income draw that I will be able to collect every single day if I start with 5 drip tokens in 5 different wallets. If this is what I started today, this is what I could estimate earning every single day after the first year. So $41 every day after the first year. After year 2, we've got $229 that I can collect every day. Year 3, $1,300 every single day. And you can see that the monthly income would be $143 after the first year, $519 per month after the first quarter. It's $143. After the first year, it's $519, and you get that with all of these different calculations. And as you can see, by the end of the different years, so by year 1, I will have $3,200 in profit if everything stays the same. You can see that, like, if you were to start with a drip token worth $50, not $165, all of these numbers will recalculate. And so if the price goes up or down, you can come in here and recalculate them to see what your total net worth would be after 6 years. You can see that if the price of drip got all the way down to $50, or even if it went down to $10, you could calculate that. But as you can see, with my current initial deposit of $1,200, turning that into $1.1 million over a 6-year time with compound interest sounds really good to me. But I'm going to go ahead and put that back up to what it's currently at. So you can see that if it stayed at $165, that in 6 years I should be able to claim $19 million in profit. I know this sounds too good to be true, and there's a lot of calculations that go into this for how you actually get paid out, and you can't actually take your money out for 1 year. That's to ensure that the drip token does not fluctuate in value tremendously. It's just a really great way to ensure that the price of the token that you are able to get out is more than what you put in. Down here we have some different tabs, and all of these will make sense if you watch the videos. But what you can do is come over here to the hydration template, and you can see that 0 equals claim, 1 equals hydrate, and 2 or more equals do nothing. So if we were to take this, for example, what you can do is you can select the very first cell here, and then I'm going to go ahead and scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to hold down the shift key and press to click and copy all of this. Then I'm going to copy this whole section. You can see the dotted line or the dashed line here. And then I'm going to come back to my wallets here, and I am going to paste all of those cells into this very first field just like that. And it'll take a minute or so to kind of recalculate, make sure everything is, you can see the colors changing. But essentially what this is meaning is you should hydrate for 1 day, then do nothing the next day, then hydrate the next day, do nothing the next day. And it goes on and on and on all the way down. And then if we go back to our calculator, we can actually see how the returns, because everything is tied together, we can see how this hydration template, let me scroll back up to the top, how this hydration template works. So it's all based on, they've done the calculating work for you. All you need to know how to do now is plug it in, connect your MetaMask wallet to the Drip website. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But you want to find the schedule that works for you, and then do that every single day for as long as you can, okay? And every wallet, I believe, can only accumulate, if you started with 1 drip token, You start with one drip token today. The most that one wallet holding one drip token could accumulate to is around 27,000 drip tokens. Okay, so one drip can turn into about 27,000 drip tokens by the end of its cycle, and that's like 6 or 7 years from now. So, if I didn't confuse you too much, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go back to this drip community. This is the drip website. And the very first thing you are going to want to do is figure out how to actually buy some drip tokens. Now, if you are inside the United States, I have written up this article for you. It goes over the step-by-step process to get started with drip today. I am not a financial advisor, so please do not be mad at me if all of a sudden your money drops and you lose money. There's no guarantee with any type of investment, but I have personally invested $1,250 into this because I do believe in the project and I would love to cash out $6 million by the end of 6 years. But there's no guarantee that anything like that'll happen, but it's worth a shot. To me, investing $1,250 for the chance of earning $6 million is worth it. Maybe it's not for you, and maybe this is not the investment for you, but just do your own research before actually getting started. So I've written up this article that covers the step-by-step process. You do need to understand two very important things. You have the terminology BNB on the Binance Chain, or BEP2, and BNB on the Smart Chain, BEP20. When you first start out, you'll need to buy some Binance tokens. In the United States, you can only buy these Binance tokens here on the Binance Chain, but then you actually need to convert the BNB from the Binance Chain into the Binance Smart Chain token. So this is a very important step. You do not and will not be using BNB to buy drip or make any of these different trades or transactions every single day. You will be using the Binance Smart Chain. And the great thing about the Binance Smart Chain is that it's very cheap. Every day when I hydrate or I claim, and if in case I didn't clear this up, hydrate simply means to take your earnings and put it back into your total account to recompound that money. Okay, so know that you will be paying with this Binance Smart token, and I've listed it as BNB_smart throughout this article so you know which BNB I'm talking about. For the drip site, we have the FAUCET. This is where to deposit your drip tokens. We have the swap fountain, which is where to buy your drip and save 10% in fees. If you were to buy drip tokens anywhere else, you would have to pay 10% in fees. But if you do it directly from the drip website, you save the 10% in fees. Hydrate means you're adding the earnings back into your deposits, or recompounding, and claiming equals claiming your rewards. So if you wanted to start today and you're in the United States, then you would follow these steps below. What I did was, as I looked at my calculator over here, I created 5 wallets in MetaMask. And then in each one of those wallets, I put in 1 drip token. And so I will have 1 drip token in every wallet, 5 total drip tokens. Okay, so let me go back to this article here. And here's what I did. I downloaded the MetaMask extension, which I already had. I downloaded it a while ago, but you can download the MetaMask extension, or you can come to a site called walletconnect.com/registry/wallets, and you can download any of these wallets that you want to use. You're welcome to use any of them. You don't have to use MetaMask. I just use MetaMask because it's really simple to use and I've grown accustomed to it. It's really simple. So, and I'll put a link for this URL for you to download the wallet that you need. Okay. So, I created 5 MetaMask wallets and I named them Drip Parent, Drip 1, excuse me, Drip 2, Drip 3, Drip 4, and Drip 5. In each wallet, I wrote down the private keys to each of these wallets in my Stonebook. The reason why I'm keeping these written down in a hard copy in my Stonebook is so that if I need to replace my phone or my computer, I can quickly and easily import all of my wallets into my new device. And the reason why I love Stonebook is because it's an offline method to store all of your private keys, all of your passwords, seed phrases, everything related to crypto or related to passwords in general. You can actually write it down and have it safe from offline or safe from the online hackers that happen to be coming around all the time with these different sites. They're getting hacked, and I don't like that, so I'm keeping my passwords offline. And if you want to check out Stonebook, you can use my code Michael and save 20%. So, what does this look like? 5 MetaMask wallets. Well, I opened up my MetaMask extension, and if you download MetaMask from metamask.io, you will have one wallet, okay? You'll have one wallet. Click on your icon here. It'll be your wallet. It won't be called Drip1. It'll be called like Account 1 or something like that. And you will also be on the Ethereum network. So you need to access the Binance Smart Chain network. And to do that, you need to click this icon here, and you can also do this on the mobile app as well, and click Add Network. It'll open this new tab here, and you just do a quick search for how to add the Binance Smart Chain to MetaMask. You click this link, and it'll walk you through the instructions on what to input in these different fields. This is the information you need to input into here, and once you've added it here, you will then have access to the Binance Smart Chain network, okay? Because the Binance Smart Chain is where we are going to be putting all of our money and getting everything working. Okay, so let me close these. So after I created 5 different MetaMask wallets, you come up here to create a new wallet. Let's say you've got this one selected, you click your profile icon, and then you click Create Account. That'll create a new wallet for you, and you can do that 4 extra times, so you'll have 5 total wallets. You could do this for 10 different wallets. Based on this calculator here, you could say that you are starting with 10 different wallets, and each wallet will contain, you'll have 10 total wallets, so each wallet will have 1 drip token in each. You can see that this number gets updated based on the number of wallets that you have. So essentially, the more that you have spread out over multiple wallets, the more you will make in the long run. That's because each drip token can return about 27,000 drip tokens. So, some quick math really quick. Yeah. 1 drip token is worth $165. Well, if we multiply that by 27,000, 1 drip token of $165 can turn into $4.4 million, essentially over the next 6 years, assuming the price of drip stays at 165 and there's no price difference or change in percentage every day. That price will fluctuate, it will go up and down, so just keep that in mind when you're splitting up the number of wallets and tokens and whatnot. I started with 5 MetaMask wallets and I put 1 drip token into each one of them. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So you've created your wallets in MetaMask and you've connected this Binance Smart Chain. Next, you're going to want to buy some BNB tokens. And I used Binance.us. If you're outside of the United States, you can use Binance.com. And I'm logged into my account. And let's see here. So what you're going to do first is you need to buy some BNB on the Binance chain. It's not on the Binance Smart Chain. If you have access to buying the BNB on the Smart Chain, the Binance Smart Chain, do that, because you'll save money in transfer fees and converting fees from converting the BNB from the Binance chain into the Binance Smart Chain. You'll save a little bit of fees here and there, only if you have access to buying the Binance Smart token or Binance on the Smart Chain. If you don't have access to that, then follow these steps. You're going to come up here, you're going to click Buy Crypto, and then you are going to buy BNB. So you would select here, you would type in BNB, and then you'd hit that. And once you connected your bank account or your credit card or PayPal or whatever Binance offers, you can just buy however much BNB you want, okay? You preview your purchase, you buy the BNB, and then you'd come back here once you bought it, you'd come to your wallet, and you would find your BNB token. So I don't think I have any BNB in my account right now because I've moved it all out. Yes, I don't have anything yet, but if you did buy some today, this is how you do it. You don't have to buy BNB from Binance. You can buy it from any other exchange that offers BNB. It really doesn't matter. You just need to buy some BNB. So once you have your BNB purchased wherever you have it, I would recommend sending it to a wallet or an app called Trust Wallet. And you can find that by going to trustwallet.com and downloading it on any of these various Play stores or app stores. Once you have the Trust Wallet app installed, then you can then send your Binance tokens or the BNB tokens from your wherever you purchased it into your Trust Wallet app. And inside the Trust Wallet app, you can see mine has BNB, SafeMars, Dogezilla, and Smart Chain. So this BNB at the very top is what you just purchased from Binance.us or another site with BNB. You're going to send it where you bought it into the Trust Wallet app. This is the easiest and the cheapest way that I've found to convert BNB on the Binance Chain into BNB on the Binance Smart Chain. So let's say I wanted to convert this BNB. I would tap on my account here, but actually you probably know how to send money. So you send it from wherever you bought it. All you would click is up at the very top, click receive, and then you would select the token that you want to receive, which is BNB right here. And then you copy this address just like that. And then you go back to wherever you bought the BNB and you send your funds to the address that you just copied here in Trust Wallet. And once the funds are received, you will now have a balance. As you can see on mine, I've got 23 cents. You can then click this swap button and click swap to Smart Chain. And it will say how much do you want to swap from your BNB to the Binance Smart Chain BNB. You type in the amount that you want. If you were going to do 100% or something, you'd click swap and you'd pay a very small fee to make the swap. But once you had actual BNB on the Smart Chain, as you can see down here, I have 0, but if you were to do it this way, you would have some here. You would then send the BNB from here by clicking the send button, and this is where your MetaMask wallet comes into play. So if we come back up to MetaMask and I click on the little extension and then I copy this address here, we would go back into our Trust Wallet account and paste in that address just like that. And then we would type in how much we want to send to our Trust Wallet or to our MetaMask account. So the process is quite simple. It does take some time getting comfortable with what you're actually doing, but in short, you're buying BNB, you're sending that BNB to your Trust Wallet account, then you are taking that BNB in the Trust Wallet account and you are swapping it to the Binance Smart Chain. So you go into Binance, the BNB, you click swap, you say swap to Smart Chain, type in how much you want, you click swap. Once it's on the Binance Smart Chain, then you go into your Trust Wallet app, click on the Binance Smart Chain, and then click send, and then you will send it to your MetaMask or other extension or wallet address. For me, it's this one right here. Copy that, and then I'll paste it into my address bar here. And then I will send the BNB on the Smart Chain to my MetaMask wallet. And once that's completed and successful, you will then have some BNB shown up right here just like this. Once you get some BNB in your MetaMask account, then you can come to the Drip community by coming to drip.community. And the very first thing that you want to do is connect your MetaMask or wallet. So I will click Connect Wallet. You'll choose how you want to connect. You could connect with the Binance Smart Wallet or Chain Wallet if you want to do that, but I've found MetaMask to be easier to navigate. So I'm going to click MetaMask. MetaMask pops up saying, hey, which account do you want to connect with? I'm going to connect with this Drip One account. Click Next, and then click on Connect. And right now there is a weird glitch with MetaMask. As you can see, if I were to click on what is connected, you'll see that 2 parent accounts are connected. I only have one, but it's showing duplicates, so just keep that in mind. I only have 1 account here. But once you're connected, you can see it's connected here. All you need to do is click on FAUCET. Before you can do anything, you have to come down here, and right here there will be an input field where you need to paste in My Buddy ID, which can be found. It's right here. I'll put a link down below for you. All you do is copy this, just like that, and then you come back to the Drip community and you will paste it into the field that is right here. It'll look like an input field, but it's over here. You'll just right click and then paste that address in. And once you paste that address in and you confirm it on MetaMask, there will be a button or something that says confirm buddy or something like that. MetaMask will pop up again asking you to confirm it, and you'll pay a very small, like 30-cent fee or something to connect the buddy ID. But once you do that, you will be able to start participating in Drip. All right, I know this was extremely long just getting to this part, but I'm going to continue on and show you how to actually hydrate and how to actually claim. Now, I'm not going to go through with actually doing it because I have a schedule where every morning I either hydrate or I claim. But as you can see in my wallet, right now I hydrated this morning, or I claimed this morning. I claimed about $5. Already I have another $1.46 in USDT that I could claim or rehydrate. So once you've entered the buddy ID and you've done all that and you're connected, you're linked, and everything's ready to go, then you're going to come over here to the swap tab. This is where I believe I mentioned that if you do it this way, you will save 10% in fees by buying Drip directly from the Drip website versus buying Drip from another exchange. You'll have to pay some purchase fees. So this is going to be the cheapest way for you to do it. If we look in my MetaMask account here, you can see that I have some BNB here, and this is what we will be using to buy some Drip tokens. But the thing that you need to know here is you have to deposit 1 Drip token at minimum to get started. So if you come here today and you're saying, okay, well I only have 0.30 BNB available, or if I were to put all of that in there, you could see that the estimated earning or estimated amount that I would receive is 0.72 Drip. So this is not enough. You would need to deposit more than that and buy more than 1 Drip token in order to get started today. If you didn't have enough money today, I recommend just holding on to your BNB tokens in your MetaMask wallet until you have enough to buy at least 1 Drip token. The reason is simple. They won't allow you to deposit funds less than 1 Drip. So if we come back here to the FAUCET tab at the top, you can see that there is a minimum deposit of 1 Drip token that's required. And so make sure that when you come to this swap, you are putting in enough to cover at least 1 Drip token. So right now, today, if you put in 0.5 of BNB, you could buy 1.2 Drip tokens, and that would be plenty. So once you type in how much you want to buy, let's say it was this, you would click buy, but I don't have that much available right now. So I'll show you if this was 0.5 and you clicked buy, MetaMask would pop up saying, okay, you want to buy some Drip. You are going to be charged a very small amount in BNB. This is on the Binance Smart Chain, and the total comes to this. So you're buying 0.3 worth of, you're buying 0.72 worth of Drip, and you're getting charged a very small fee. If you wanted to go through with that today, you would click on confirm, but I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to click reject. And yep, I don't want to buy that today. But that's how you would buy your very first Drip token. Once you had your Drip token, and I can show you really quick if I switch over, let me log out of that and disconnect really quick. I'll show you, actually I don't think I have 1 extra Drip token in any of my wallets, but I'm going to log into my Drip 5 wallet and connect to that right now. You can see that my Drip 5 wallet, I mentioned before I had 5 different wallets, you can see that I have 0.53 Drip. And the reason why I've got some Drip here is because I want to deposit more Drip into my Drip 5 account, because right now my Drip 5 account, if we come back to the FAUCET, it's really not collecting very much every single day. It's because I only have this many Drip tokens in my account. But if I can increase that to 2 Drip tokens and start earning rewards 10% or 1% on those rewards, I'll start earning more every single day, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to collect some more Drip tokens here so that then I can deposit those Drip tokens into my account and start earning more money. But let me go ahead and disconnect that. And I apologize, I am talking so much. And you're probably like, I was confused when you said the word Drip. Trust me, I was there too. It's very confusing getting started, but if you can get started today or tomorrow or the next day, you very well could end up with having a multi-million-dollar portfolio after a couple of years' times of doing this. All right, so what we've done is I showed you how to buy some drip tokens. Once you buy them, they will then show up in your MetaMask wallet. You can see that my wallet, my parent wallet that I just connected to, doesn't have anything really. It's very, very low. But once you did have your one drip token there, you'd come to the FAUCET tab, and then you would deposit that drip token here. So let's say you had one drip token, you'd put in one, or you could click on max and it would input the max amount that you have in your MetaMask wallet. And once you had the one, or let's say you were depositing 5 or whatever it was you wanted to do, you would click on deposit. And Drip will charge you a 10% tax on deposits. And what that does is that helps cover people when they start claiming or whatnot, other people getting their own cash. And it'll make sense once you've done this a couple of times. It really is easy to do, but it is kind of a long process to get to this point in time because of all the different trades and moving money around and then connecting different wallets. It's very confusing if you haven't done this before. So just try to follow along. I will put this article down below for you to check out. I tried to make it as easy as possible. But once you get to this point and you've deposited some drip, you click deposit, you paid the small little transaction fee to do that, then you can claim or hydrate every single day, or you can do nothing. And that goes back to this drip calculator here. You pick a hydration template and you follow that every single day. So let's say we were going to do this one or this one or something. We clicked the very first cell and we scrolled all the way down this list. Let me go ahead and do that. Press down the shift key and select all of it, and then copy this all of these cells here. Go back to the wallets tab, go to the very first tab up here and paste it in. You will see that over time, as it adjusts, it will update different values here. And then once it's all updated here, you can come back to your calculator to see that which scenario makes the most sense for you. Let's say you only have one wallet and you can only afford one drip token. That one drip token would be in the one wallet. If the price of drip token remained the same of $165 as it is today, January 26th, didn't go up or down in value, by the end of 6 years or 4 or 5 years, you would have $6.4 million starting with a $165 deposit today. I know it sounds too good to be true, but this is how the drip system works. Don't know how else to explain it. Okay, so once you get your hydration template in place, so you found the one that makes sense to you, based on, let's say you had more to start now or less to start now, which one would make sense? You can test out by copying these different columns and then pasting it into the wallet E column here to see what would make the most sense for you financially in this calculator tab. Hopefully all of that makes sense. And then every day you will do what the hydration thing says to do. So if today was your very first day, you would hydrate your funds. You'd come to drip.community/faucet. You would connect your MetaMask or different wallet, and it would be connected right up here. And then you would come down here, you would click hydrate. It would take this money that you have right here and put it into your deposits, okay? You would click hydrate, MetaMask would pop up or your wallet would pop up. You would pay 0.002 BNB. I believe the price of one BNB token is around $394 today. So if you were to multiply that by 0.0029, you're paying $1.14 in fees just to put $1.52 or so into here. Maybe that's not worth it. Maybe you want to wait a day or two, let this amount accumulate more so that maybe you have $5 here. So when you click hydrate, that you're actually earning more money than what you're spending on getting money in. Hopefully that makes sense. But overall, it's a really simple process. Once you get started, once you are familiar with all of these different processes, I will mention two things before I close out this video, and I do apologize this video is long. It's a really complex process, but it's actually quite simple. I know that's an oxymoron, but once you get everything set up and you're familiar with buying BNB tokens on Binance.us or Binance.com, sending those funds to your Trust Wallet app, swapping that from the BNB chain to the Binance Smart Chain, and then taking that money, sending it to your MetaMask wallet, and then connecting your wallet to the Drip FAUCET area. It all makes sense. And the one thing that I want you to keep in mind here is this. When you go to the swap tab and you're going to buy some Drip tokens for the very first time, you should also keep some BNB on the Binance Smart Chain tokens in your wallet. The reason for that is, as you saw, there are fees associated with everything. So if you buy some Drip, actually no, not buying Drip, but if you sell your Drip, there's a 10% tax that's applied. If you hydrate your Drip, there's another tax. If you claim your Drip, there's another tax. Everything is taxed. But in the end, hopefully over time, the amount that you will be able to claim and the amount that will be going into all of your accounts will go up significantly because of this whole compounding interest system. So you want to make sure, I like to keep, if you notice in my other accounts, if I were to switch over here, let me dismiss that, let me disconnect really quick. But I try to keep around 0.15 Drip token, not Drip tokens, let me disconnect. Sorry, I can't talk and click around at the same time. So in my Drip 2 account, you can see that I have 0.145 BNB available. I also deposited 1 Drip into my account. So what you can do here is every single time you make a hydrate transaction, you're paying 0.002 in fees. Every time you do a claim, it's a 0.001. So if I were to take, let's say I did a hydrate every single day, this 0.145 BNB would last me, if I were to hydrate every single day, divide that by the fee that is associated with hydrating, this would last me 72 days before I would then need to add more BNB to cover the fees. So you want to keep a little bit of BNB in your account and not spend it all on Drip because you need to cover those fees. I do know that when I first started, I put in some money and then I realized I didn't have enough BNB to cover these fees associated with hydrating and claiming. Then I had to deposit a little bit more to get some BNB into my accounts. But I tried to cover everything exactly how I did it in this article. I will put links down below for your convenience. If you watched to the end, hopefully this made sense. If it didn't, I highly recommend checking out. I put a link in my article to this one-tier Drip calculator video that Kelly Snook did. And I put some very simple terms on how to actually get started. Because it's complex in theory, but it's really, really simple when you go to execute it. Hopefully this made sense. If you do have any questions, I will do my best to answer them in the comments below. But if you do get started today, I would highly recommend using my buddy ID that I showed. When you go to the FAUCET tab and coming down here, you have to paste in a buddy ID to get started today. And I would really appreciate it if you used my buddy ID, which is this one right here. I'll put that down for you below for you. And if you do check it out, give this video a like. If you had any struggles or you found loopholes or ways to make converting from BNB on the Binance Chain to the Binance Smart Chain easier, please let me know in the comments. I am in the United States, so I had to go quite a bit around to actually make all this work, but I got everything up and running. I've got my 5 Drip wallets right up here. You can see it's showing duplicates, but I only have 5 wallets. And it's really easy to get started. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one, and I will see you guys in the next video.